doing today? Let's get everything set up. Our green screen in the background going. Boom. There's our background mascot, Mr. Broly. What's up, everyone? It's open Q&A, so ask whatever you want to ask, and I'm happy to answer it for you guys. Supplements that's very affordable, good for you: creatine, BCAAs, EAAs, omega-3, protein powder, your vitamins, milk thistle, all fantastic, healthy supplements and dirt cheap. But what's going on, everybody? Today's workout was a chest workout. Donuts, hi there, how are you doing? Did cable flies, an incline dumbbell press, incline dumbbell flies, then another set of incline dumbbell press, two different incline presses, two different types of flies, and I was done. I crushed it today for chest. I even uploaded that video for you guys. But how's everybody doing today? So far, I got 10,630 steps in already so far. I'll get the last 5,000 to 6,000 steps when I do my last bit of my cardio. Donuts. I'm lifting more, but the scale really doesn't move when I do that. How do you counteract without stalling? Well, one way is to eat more fiber food. So adding more fiber, lower calories with high fiber content will help keep you more full. Be able to get a little bit more food in for less calories, so you're not like starving yourself. That'll be one way. But it also comes down to willpower. It'd be like if I have chocolate, say here, this was like a chocolate ball. If I were to eat it, I'm not resisting it. Well, congratulations if you got that much, but I really don't think that's even possible to get in a day of steps. Because to do that, you have to wake up at like maybe 4 in the morning and you gotta do non-stop walking without even breaks. I don't think 72,000 steps is possible in a day. I preach 12,000 to 15,000 steps a day. I'm very active. I get my steps in. I still got a little bit of cardio to finish up today still, but I'm doing what I gotta do, go do my live. Do you have feet still? I think he's bullshitting about 72,000 steps he's taken. The donut. Cause I know people that's very fit and they don't even get 72,000 steps. The most I've seen people get is around like 22,000 steps. I've never really seen people hit 72,000. Free plasma, free. So if we're gonna get in, I'm trained to compete in bodybuilding, yes, for myself. But if we're going to get into the politics stuff, I'm going to get rid of that stuff off because I am not dealing with that. Like, you guys will see me on November 7th in my board shorts, posing for you guys in my home gym, showing off how lean I gotten, how much muscle I managed to keep and put on. Marino, hi there. How are you doing? What's up, everybody? It's open Q&A. Whenever I do it, it's titled open Q&A. Ask me anything. Ask your questions. I'm happy to answer them for you guys. But if it's politics, I'm not going to answer it. I will just delete your message. Because I'm not going to get a hate on for because of politics. But yeah, tomorrow is going to be a leg day, so I'm excited to hit legs for myself. Doing a little bit of goblet squats, leg extensions, seated calf raise, and that's pretty much it for my quads for a quad day workout. And maybe throw in like a rack pull just for like a little bit of the hinge hip movement. But it's more or less just to hit the upper trap muscles. It's fun hitting your traps with your legs. But what's going on, everybody? It's been a very proactive day, busy day, beautiful day, going for plenty of walks while I'm getting my work done, thinking of different content and all that, how to edit those contents. But you guys don't seem to have no questions to ask. You guys could be asking about anything: fitness, cardio, weight loss, training, supplements, PEDs, aka steroids. We could be talking about anything pretty much. You. And if you guys don't subscribe, neither, this big man here behind me, he's going to come into your dreams, haunt you in your dreams. Every time you go to the bathroom, he's going to haunt you in the bathroom. Wherever you go, he's going to haunt you until you subscribe to this channel. And people I'm going to highly recommend you go and subscribe to is me, of course. Mo Globine for TigerFitness.com. Johnny Shreve, Jeff Nipple, Will Tennyson, Jesse James Rest. Those are the people you want to be subscribed to. Marino, I subscribed. Awesome. And what I also need everybody to do for me is watch my shorts, all of them, from beginning to end. Get those views up. Help me hit the 3 million views so I get monetized, or 4,000 public watch hours on my long form content. So watch all my videos, long form content from beginning to end, my shorts from beginning to end, and help me get this channel monetized. Because we have the subscribers for monetizations. We just need to meet one of those two criteria for monetizations. Boom! Come on, you guys. Come on, everybody. And ask your questions. Don't. I subscribe because I don't know. Want to be haunted. I subscribe because I don't want to be haunted in the bathroom. Good job. He won't haunt you then if you subscribed. But for everybody else out there that's not subscribed, this big man here, Broly, Super Saiyan God Blue, he's gonna haunt you anywhere you go in life until you subscribe to my channel. Also, he's gonna haunt you guys if you guys don't get my channel monetized. So let's get this channel monetized. This way, this big man here doesn't have to haunt nobody. Subscribe to my channel and get my channel monetized by watching all my shorts from beginning to end, all my long form content from beginning to end, not skipping in between parts. Hell, even watch all the lives from beginning to end. Exterminator. Hello there, how you doing? For all the new people out there, like, share, and subscribe if you don't want to be haunted by this big man, because he's going to haunt you no matter where you go in life. You go to bed, he's going to be right there in your bedroom saying, subscribe. Good. Awesome, I'm glad you're doing good. It's open Q&A, you guys, so you guys can ask me anything you want to ask, and I'll answer it if I can answer it. Again, dirt cheap supplements. If you gotta keep it really cheap, creatine, protein powder, and omega-3. Those three things, you got pretty much everything covered. But you always want creatine year round. 5 grams, all you need. You don't need to cycle on, you don't need to cycle off, you don't need testosterone like Greg says. He claims it's better than creatine. F the testosterone. It does not do better than creatine. Creatine is the best supplement on the market. The most research studied, still has more research being done on it, showing more benefits, more health benefits to it. So why would we want to give up creatine for testosterone? That's pretty much an anti-steroid. They can give you anxiety and all that, but creatine, no side effects whatsoever. How much do I take of creatine? I take about 30 to 35 grams a day, but I love the higher dosing of creatine. Is there any benefits? There's some research studies showing a little bit more benefits at 30 to 35 grams a day, but not really. 5 grams is all you need to get your body fully saturated. You take 5 grams every single day consistently. Within 2 weeks, your muscles are fully saturated with creatine, and you're going to start seeing the gains and the results from it. And yes, you're still natural if you take creatine. Yes, I am trying to get bigger as well while I'm dieting here. So that's a hard one, but I'm trying to. I might just increase my dosage of PEDs. Go. I just went back onto my HRT site dose, but I might just crank that up, add in some other stuff. I'm not too sure yet, but I know I would like to get a lot more bigger. But I also want to try by November 7th hit sub 8% body fat. So I don't know how I'm going to really get 8% body fat and getting bigger without increasing everything. Do I get roid rage? No. I've never had roid rage in my life. And that's me doing 400 milligrams a week of Test-D, 50 milligrams of Anavol, 30 milligrams of Rad 140, 20 milligrams of MK677. I was doing all that for, what, about 2 months or so. Now I'm back to my HRT dose. There are plenty of side effects. Plenty of side effects if you're a female. You do not want to touch them because they will make you into a male. So that is a nasty side effects. Roid rage is another one you could get. Gyno, meaning growing woman breast tissues. You could get a bad, dirty injection where you have to get an amputation, blood clot, heart attack, strokes, brain embolism. There's so many things that could go wrong taking steroids and all that. Yeah, stay natural if you're natural. Just stay lifetime natural because it's a lot of risks. Higher the dose, the higher the risks are. Like the safest for steroid for males and females. And I'm not a doctor, so don't do what I'm saying or anything. It's just for educational purposes. Would be Anavol. It's considered the safest for male and females. Females, all they need typically would be 5 grams of it. What is it? 5 grams or 5 milligrams of it a day. Yes, 5 milligrams of it a day. But even that can make them have those side effects. It's a risky drug. You don't want. It's like um BPC 157, TB 500. It's a healing peptide. If you take it, you're not natural, you're enhanced. Psalms, Rad 140, MK677, YK11, LGD, Austrian, stuff like that. Not natty. You're not natural if you take that. You're enhanced. See, for most people, they'll go, instead of doing steroids, they go to Psalms. This way, when people say, do you do steroids? No, I'm 100% natural. Meanwhile, they say, they look at you and say, oh, I'm 100% natural. I just do Rad 140, MK677, YK11. And I just look at them like, what the hell are you talking about? Those are Psalms banned performance enhancement drugs, which means you're not natural. You're lying about being natural. Like, really, people, is that where we gotta go? Is lie about us if you're natural or not? Like, I see teenagers as of age of 15s in the gyms talking about all the cycles that they're going to take just to get girls and everything. Same here. If you're natural, good. If you're enhanced, good. I'm not judging you. But if you're enhanced, do not be claiming yourself as a natural then. Like, I have seen 15-year-olds, 16-year-olds talking about taking Tren, Halo, Deca, Dianabol in the gym, and I'm looking at them, and I talk with them, and I'll be like, what are you talking about? Why? What reasons? How long have you been training? This is our first day in the gym, but we want to get jacked, we want to get shredded, we want to get the bees, other the girls. We want to get like the bitches, we want to get girls and all that. It's like, more muscle you put on you, less girls you're attracting, and you're going to find more guys are going to come towards you, because as guys, we love seeing muscle, so we're going to be more approaching you than a girl will approach you. I tell them, like, let alone you're going to fuck up your hormones. You take Tren, you're gonna have insomnia. I mean, you're not gonna be able to sleep. You're gonna get the Tren cough every time you do the injection. You're gonna have high anxiety. I start naming off everything that could happen to them, let alone at their age. If you're gonna take steroids, wait till you're 25 years or older, because your brain isn't fully done developing until the age of 25. Tren cough, yes. Tren cough is a very real thing. Most people, when you inject a Tren, for some reason, you're coughing for like 5, 10 minutes, and it feels like you're dying. It feels like you're coughing your lungs out. Internet info, so keep it up, Dale. Also, yeah, like it makes if like I never taken Tren in my life, but I have heard all the horror stories from all the bodybuilders, everybody that I know that takes it. It's horrible. It's very bad on your kidneys, very bad on your liver. It will mess up your blood molecules up majorly. And if you're a female and you take Tren, you might as well just get a sex change and become a male, because it's going to turn you into a male. Let alone the aggression it brings on. the roid rage it brings on, the anxiety it brings. Like, is any of that worth it in the end? How do you manage to not any? I'm very lucky. I'm also monitored by a doctor. My doctor knows what I'm doing, what I'm taking. I am prescribed HOT of 200 milligrams a week of test E injection a week. I added in all that stuff. I'm just lucky. I don't go crazy. I'm not doing like a gram of test a week like Togi did. Like, I'm just lucky. And I always have like a Remedex on hand for if I start having side effects, I can take a Remedex, I can take Novadex, and pretty much stop it and clear it up or at least minimize it. But I have never had any of those kind of side effects. Jeff, people think steroids are a lot. uh, People think steroids are a lot worse than what. No, Jeff, no, I disagree with that. Steroids are really bad for you, Leo. I don't condone people to take it. If you're natural, you stay natural. I'm not condoning people. I'm just educating people on it. And if you take tren, you're taking years off your life. Big Macs and Big Macs and alcohol are worse than steroids. Alcohol, yes. You can have a Big Mac once a day. That's not going to kill you. Tren will kill you faster than a Big Mac will kill you. But to say once, to compare that, no. Alcohol, drugs, smoking, all that's going to be negative and worse for you. A Big Mac isn't going to kill you if you have one a day or one once a week. It's not going to kill you. But I'm not encouraging people to eat a Big Mac every day or anything like that. But if you have it once a day, once a week, you have self-control. It's not going to kill you. Jeff, I don't know where you're getting your information from, but it's not going to. Steroids are a lot worse. Steroids affect your kidneys, especially if you're taking oils like Anavol, Anadrol, Halo Test. Let's throw in like Psalms. They're all gonna fuck up the liver enzymes. They're gonna fuck up your kidneys. A Big Mac, it's not gonna fuck up your liver. It's not gonna fuck up your kidneys. It may raise your cholesterol levels, but it's not gonna destroy your kidneys or liver. Reason why I'm on steroids is because I needed my test levels was very low, and the doctor prescribed me that because I need to be because got males real. How do I explain it? Reference range is like I think depending on what doctor, what clinic you go to, it's like 300 to five. It's supposed to be like 300 to like 1,000 for a optimal level of hormones. And doctors like to have you between like that 500 to 700 range. Yes, but I'm not talking about obesity. We're talking about steroids. And steroids is way more harmful than the obesity epidemic. Yes, I'm here to coach people. I'm here to get people to lose weight, to be in the best shape of their lives. But if it means taking something that's going to shorten your lifespan because you don't know what you're doing, then why risk it? So I'm. Yes, alcohol. I'm not. I'm going to disagree with alcohol, but I'm not going to agree with the Big Macs killing people. We're not going to see in the news death by steroids, death by songs. We're not going to hear that stuff in the news. Just not going to hear that. People want to hear the interesting stuff in the news when it comes down to stuff like that. Death by Big Mac. Yeah, that right there. Clickbait story. You got people's attention. Death by steroid. You don't got anybody's attention. Doing fantastic, Julian. How are you doing? Okay, see you, Jeff. That's good, Julian. You're doing good. That's fantastic. Keep it up then. Well, if it seems to be helping, keep doing that, Julian. You mean the therapy gun? Yeah, I use the therapy massage gun all the time. I'm actually looking into a brand new one. Awesome. Just keep it up, Julian. Any other questions you guys have? If not, then I'm just going to sign off. I I I love coming on live, but for me to stay live, I need you guys to be asking questions. You bench 185 for 15 today. Congratulations, Julian. Now, what I want you to try to do next week, do 185 for 16 to 17 reps. That's not a little weak. That's good still. So next week, do the 185 again, but try get 2 extra reps. Or 1 extra rep. That's a progressive overload. That's a new PR if you get 16 reps with 185. Oh, go for 20 reps if you want to go try it. But Julian, here's a challenge for you. And just for, I'm not sure if bench press is your favorite exercise, but knock the weight down from 185 to 145 and try to do 30 try to do 30 to 40 reps at 145 pounds. That's awesome. Okay. But I think if you go down to like 145, even 135, you could do like easily like 30 to 40 reps. And tell me how how awesome that pump is that you get from that kind of rep range by lowering the rate that much, and you're just grinding those. Make sure you squeeze that contraction, slow negative, and tell me what that pump is like for you. Yeah, you have the sickest pump. Your chest will be just engorged with the blood flow being pumped into it. I tried it once with the machine loaded pin press once when I used to really focus on bench pressing, and I loaded up once, I think it was 160 or 165, and I did that for 30 reps. And I did 2 sets of those. Then my third set was a drop set, so I would do that 165 for 10 reps, drop set down to 100 pounds, crank out 20 to 30 reps, and man, the pump was fantastic. No, you can build muscle lifting heavy. You can build muscle lifting not very light, but lightweight, using different techniques, different tempos, pause reps, supersets, drop sets, pyramid sets. There's so many ways you can go about it using lighter weights to force new growth. Okay, if you're using bad form and too much weight that you cannot handle. If you're using weight you can handle, you're using perfect form, you shouldn't really be getting injured. That was me using those machine presses, those pin-loaded machine press. So it didn't matter if you failed, nothing was coming down on you. But man, you do high reps. Even if you brought yourself from that, hold on. Bring yourself from 185 down to even 165 pounds, and you go for like 25 reps. Three, 4 sets of those high intensity reps. You're going to spark growth again. Because it's a brand new stimulus your body is not used to. This research study is showing you can build muscle from rep ranges from 10 reps all the way up to 60 reps. You can build muscle with. There's blood flow restriction training you can do as well. You're using lighter weight and using blood flow restriction cuffs to cut off the blood flow to that certain muscle. And you're going to just use lighter weights to get the work done. And that will also help to spark growth. It can also help spark recovery more. Because it's going more when you take that blood flow restriction cuff off, all the nutrients in your blood's going to go rushing through to it, sending all the nutrients and everything. You can use resistance bands to build muscle. But if there's no more other questions, I'm going to end the live here. So, with that all said and done, like, share, and subscribe. Hold on. So, if I train like that. I'm not guaranteeing it, but you should be able to see new growth if you can train a little bit, change up your training styles for a while. Maybe if, say you're doing push-pull legs, switch over to a full body workout. Or you try different ways. Because you're using bad form and you're using way too much weight. Lighten the weight. I keep telling you that every time, Julian. You need to lighten the weight. Just because you can do 185 pounds does not mean you're truly ready for 185. You might have to back down the weight and build the foundation strength from a little bit lower weight. You need to have patience. Okay, with that all said and done, people, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Have a wonderful day, and God bless you all. Bye, everyone.